Nope, these aren't fresh releases. But Netflix just added some absolute bangers from the past. We're talking iconic throwbacks, genre-defining hits, and a few wild cards that'll take you straight down memory lane.
You're in need of a serious attitude.
Whether you watch these on VHS or you weren't even born yet, this lineup is a must-watch. And at number 10, a film so ridiculous, we had to include it just for the nostalgia. Let's get into it. Number 10, Anaconda.
On a journey into the grip of fear.
This is officially the lowest rated movie to ever make one of our lists, and somehow it totally deserves to be here. Anaconda is peak 90s creature chaos, over the top, ridiculous, and absolutely unforgettable. With a stacked cast including Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, Owen Wilson, and a delightfully unhinged Jon Voight, it delivers jungle thrills wrapped in pure B-movie energy. The CGI hasn't aged gracefully, but the entertainment value, still sky high. It's not here for prestige, it's here for nostalgia, absurdity, and the kind of wild fun only a giant killer snake can bring. So bad it's good? Maybe. So iconic we couldn't leave it off? Definitely. Number 9, Clueless. Next up is a 90s classic that defined an entire era of teen comedies. Clueless isn't just a movie. It's a full-on style guide, slang dictionary, and coming-of-age blueprint rolled into one. Alicia Silverstone shines as Cher Horowitz, the Beverly Hills high schooler with a closet that rotates and a heart that's surprisingly sincere. Loosely based on Jane Austen's Emma, the film mixes old-school storytelling with mall culture, makeover montages, and some of the most quotable dialogue ever written. It's funny, fashionable, and still feels fresh nearly 30 years later. Whether you're reliving it or watching for the first time, Clueless proves that timeless charm comes in plaid. Number 8, Rush Hour.
Loved his job, just a little too much.
Now we're diving into one of the most iconic buddy cop movies of the late 90s. Rush Hour pairs Jackie Chan's unmatched martial arts skills with Chris Tucker's high-octane comedy, and the result is pure action comedy gold. From back alley brawls to Beverly Hills blunders, the film is packed with fight scenes, fast one-liners, and one unforgettable karaoke duet. It's the kind of movie that feels like Saturday night nostalgia, loud, chaotic, and insanely rewatchable. Chan and Tucker's chemistry carried this franchise for 3 films, but the original still hits the hardest. Whether you know every line or you're just now jumping in, Rush Hour is a must-watch ride that never loses its charm. Number 7, American Pie.
The madness.
What you drinking?
Scotch.
Single malt?
Aged 18 years. The way I like it.
Next up is the outrageous teen comedy that defined a generation and launched a billion-dollar franchise. American Pie dropped in 1999 like a cultural bomb, blending cringe-worthy high school awkwardness with genuinely hilarious and often raunchy moments that no one who saw it has ever forgotten. Whether it was band camp, a certain infamous pie scene, or the now iconic Stifler, this movie pushed boundaries while still delivering a surprisingly sweet message about growing up. It walked the line between shock humor and sincerity better than most teen comedies that followed. Sure, some moments haven't aged perfectly, but that's part of what makes revisiting it such a trip. If you grew up with this movie, you already know. And if you're new to it, buckle up. This one changed the game. Number 6, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Few films have captured teen life in the 80s with as much unfiltered honesty and humor as Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Directed by Amy Heckerling and written by Cameron Crowe, this one doesn't just skate by on nostalgia, it earned its place as a classic. From mall culture to high school heartbreak, awkward firsts to stoner wisdom, it's a full snapshot of teenage America. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Judge Reinhold, and a young Sean Penn as the iconic Spicoli all bring unforgettable energy. What sets this apart is its ability to mix raunchy laughs with real emotional weight, especially through its portrayal of teenage girls, which was ahead of its time. Whether it's your first watch or your 10th, this one still hits. Awkwardness, angst, pizza deliveries, and all. And number 5, Wyatt Earp.
But there are plenty of men who don't care about the law. men who will take part in.
Directed by Lawrence Kasdan and starring Kevin Costner, Wyatt Earp is a sweeping Western epic that traces the legendary lawman's journey from farm boy to frontier icon. While it may not have the flash of Tombstone, this version digs deeper into Earp's psyche, aiming for myth-making with emotional weight. The film leans into the personal toll of a life driven by justice, sometimes at the expense of happiness. Costner is backed by a heavyweight cast, including Dennis Quaid as Doc Holliday and Gene Hackman as Earp's father. It's long, yes, but it takes its time to build a full picture of the man behind the legend. For fans of slow-burn westerns with big themes and bold ambition, this one's worth settling in for. Dust off your boots, you're in for a classic ride. Number 4. Dazed and Confused.
Super dominant male in a 50s greaser uniform.
Richard Linklater's Dazed and Confused isn't just a movie, it's a vibe. Set on the last day of school in 1976, this coming-of-age cult classic drops you into a haze of high school cliques, cruising, keg parties, and killer 70s rock. It doesn't follow a traditional plot. It just hangs out with its characters, capturing the aimless energy of youth with raw honesty and charm. The cast? Stacked with then-unknowns who later blew up, including Ben Affleck, Parker Posey, and a scene-stealing Matthew McConaughey in his breakout role. From the soundtrack to the fashion to the vibes, this film is the 70s. This one earns its legendary status. It's nostalgia, freedom, and rebellion all rolled into one. Number 3. Groundhog Day.
We could do whatever we want.
Now we're stepping into one of the most iconic and rewatchable films ever made. Groundhog Day, directed by Harold Ramis, takes a deceptively simple idea, reliving the same day over and over, and turns it into something funny, philosophical, and unforgettable. Bill Murray delivers one of his best performances, balancing dry wit with unexpected heart. What starts as a sharp comedy slowly reveals deeper layers about purpose, growth, and the human condition. Its clever concept has influenced everything from sci-fi thrillers to sitcoms, but no one's ever done it better. Whether you've seen it once or a dozen times, it still hits just right. Funny, thoughtful, and way ahead of its time. Groundhog Day isn't just a classic, it's a cinematic loop worth getting stuck in. Number 2. Jurassic Park.
A Steven Spielberg film.
Few blockbusters have stood the test of time like Jurassic Park. Directed by Steven Spielberg, this 1993 classic changed cinema forever, combining cutting-edge visual effects with old-school adventure storytelling. From its unforgettable score to its jaw-dropping set pieces, this is pure movie magic. It's thrilling without being overstuffed, and awe-inspiring without relying on non-stop chaos. Dinosaurs have never looked this real, and somehow, 30 years later, they still do. Whether you grew up watching it or you're seeing it for the first time, Jurassic Park delivers on every level: suspense, wonder, and a touch of Spielberg's signature heart. This isn't just a great summer rewatch. It's essential movie history, now streaming for a new generation. Welcome to the perfect addition to your Netflix watch list. Number 1. The Departed.
You won't be paid as a regular cop, but there's a bonus involved.
So what do I do?
Martin Scorsese's The Departed is crime cinema at its sharpest. Set in Boston, this cat-and-mouse thriller follows two moles, one embedded in the mob, the other in the police, caught in a deadly game of deception. With powerhouse performances from Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, and Mark Wahlberg, every scene crackles with tension and unpredictability. Scorsese blends gritty street-level stakes with Shakespearean themes of identity, betrayal, and moral collapse. It's brutal, slick, and completely absorbing. Not only did it finally earn Scorsese his long-overdue Oscar for Best Director, but it cemented itself as one of the defining crime films of the 21st century. If you somehow missed this masterclass in tension, or just want to relive its layered brilliance, now's the perfect time. The Departed is streaming and ready to blow you away. And that's the list. 10 iconic films now streaming on Netflix that prove great cinema doesn't expire.
Their butts off waiting to worship a rat.
Weatherman Phil Connors.
From legendary crime thrillers to high school comedies, creature features to time loops, this drop is all about nostalgia, personality, and straight-up entertainment. Whether you're revisiting old favorites or catching up on the classics everyone's been quoting for years, this lineup delivers. If we missed a title you think should have made the cut, drop it in the comments.
You just gotta let me do it my way. If you don't, it won't be me who pays for it.
I'm always digging for those underrated gems. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Until then, rewind the hits, skip the forgettable stuff, and I'll see you on the couch.